Hello guys, it's Anime What If Media, and today we're going to be doing part 2 of What If Naruto Kenshiki Goes. And before we do that, I would like to thank you guys for hitting 2K subscribers. I'm going to be doing a 2K special after this video. I was thinking of what to make this early in the morning, but I had so many interruptions, so this is like my fourth time trying to make a video today. Hope that nothing goes wrong. But anyways, before I start this, I need to turn off my notifications so there won't be any interruptions. But anyways, so Naruto is with his team and Kakashi as a sensei. Now, during the times, he has a year before his Chunin exam starts. No, he doesn't have a year. He has until, not a year per se, but like half a year, 6 months until Chunin exams for that year starts. And it's gonna be in the Sand Village. Alright, so during those time, he trains with Kakashi and his other two teammates. He trains with Hashirama, Tobirama, and Madara. He learned fire style from Madara, wood style from Hashirama, great control and water style, taijutsu from Madara and Tobirama. He starts learning how to do senjutsu from start to meditate so he could get a better start when he starts doing senjutsu training. Now Naruto doesn't wear any battle armor like they do yet, but he's gonna do it once he makes Chunin. Alright. Now, during the time, he did probably 45 D ranks. Then they did a couple C ranks, they did 20 C ranks. Then one B rank, and there was this one A rank missions that he did. It was not time for the tuning exams, and it was in the Sand Village. So they go to the Sand Village. Naruto and his team do the tuning exams. Now when it came to the tuning exams, let's say Naruto and his team, they survived the first 2 rounds. And let's just say every end of the tuning exam is a 1v1 fight. So when it comes to the 1v1s, Naruto teammates dies, and Kakashi and Naruto wasn't fast enough to save them, so they die. Yeah, they weren't really important, so he waits for his turn, and he fights masterfully, even Jonin level masterfully, and these be wondering, how could a 10-year-old be this strong? But, anyways, it's kind of loud. I'm gonna try to tell my siblings to be quiet a little bit. Okay, now we're done with that. For the Chunin exams, he shows his skills and all that, and they decide to promote him Chunin. Now, the Hokage already got a report of Naruto basically losing 2 team members. Naruto wasn't really close to his team members, but he still, when it came to it, he would work. He will work with them when it came to it, but he didn't really have that much connection to them, so he wasn't affected that much. Now, over the time Naruto's Chunin, he ended up getting battle armor similar to Hashirama, with the red color and the same style. It's just that his undershirt is blue, dark blue, and he has fingerless gloves. And he wields a gunbai. I think that's what they call. That's what Madara's thing is called. Yeah, he wields that, but with the Uzumaki spiral. And while he's doing Chunin, Kakashi's teaching him nature releases, and his natural affinity is basically all of them. He has all 5. Because water's from Hashirama and Tobirama, earth from Tobirama, fire from... No, he has all of them but lightning. So, he has all the chakra natures but lightning. His water manipulation is on the level of Tobirama's. His fire manipulation is on the level of Madara's. Then when it comes to wood style, his ingenuity with it is higher than Hashirama's, but he could use earth style jutsu effectively too. Now Hashirama is kind of... Now Hashirama, even though Hashirama knows that he's Naruto's previous reincarnation, he's still confused how Naruto can still use wood style. He has to have like a little bit, at least some senju from him, like not that far down the line. Then Naruto asks Hiruzen the question that Hashirama said, how could I use wood style even though I'm not a direct descendant of Hashirama? And that's where the third Hokage like scratches the back of his head, and he says, well, you see, like your grandmother from your father's side. Yeah, she's a senju. And her name is Tsunade, the technically last female senju. You're the last male senju. That's right, I'm making Naruto a senju because I still think Minato is Tsunade's son is canon. My thoughts, my opinions, change my mind if you have actual proof that proves against it. But anyways, Naruto is excited to hear that his great-great-grandfather is Hashirama and great-great-granduncle is Tobirama. Now when they hear this, there's like, damn, no wonder why he's that good with his wood style and has the wood style infinity. Now Hiruzen thinks for this for a minute, and he's like, hey, Naruto, I got a mission for you. Find Lady Tsunade and bring her back to the village, and try to convince her to come back to the village. And Naruto seeing this, like, this is a way that he can meet his grandma. So he's like, alright, I'll take it. And he's Chunin. And the Chunin exams, he's Chunin, and he decides to take this mission. Now, during this mission, before he goes to the mission, he goes with Jiraiya. Now, Jiraiya, seeing that his godson is a Chunin at the age of 10, and also know that he's related to Tsunade, is like, alright, so I was training Tsunade's son the whole time, and I didn't even know about that. And Naruto said, you trained my dad? And he was like, yeah. Yes, I trained your father. And your father is the fourth Hokage. Naruto hearing this, I think he already knows about this. If he doesn't, then now he knows that his father's the fourth Hokage. And like, but if he's in the fourth Hokage, like, why is he not in the spiritual world? He's like, he's in the Soul Reaper's belly, or part of the Mind Kills. And Naruto says, hey, Jiraiya, Lord Jiraiya, can you get like the release for the Nine Tails? I'm gonna pause right now. My dad needs me. Yeah, sorry for that interruption. So let's get back onto the video now. Now he and Jiraiya go to find Tsunade. During this time, Jiraiya taught Naruto the Rasengan. He opened the seal, and then the Nine Tails, like, sing this, like, why is he opening the seal? Then Naruto goes to his Mindscape, and he says, Hello, Nine Tails. My name is Naruto Senju. What is your name? And Naruto's kind of a bit miffed and amused. He'll say, my name is Kurama, kid. Why did you unlock the seal? And Naruto will be like, because the Nine Tails attack seems a bit fishy. And he acts like the Nine Tails, like, what actually happened during the attack? Now, the Kurama explains about the Nine Tails attack and how there's an imposter that was Madara, and Hashirama, Tobirama, and Madara are with Naruto, so they went inside the Psyche and heard the whole conversation. And the Kyuubi says, Madara Uchiha, Hashirama Senju, Tobirama Senju. I see you were able to enter Naruto's psyche. Now, Madara, why are you here? And do you know who this person claiming to be you? And Madara says, yes. Before I died and was still on the dark path, I left him with a plan of mine. But now, since Naruto's here, he could probably stop him and make Obito free and stop the real culprit, Zetsu. Now, Naruto hearing this and the Nine Tails hearing this, like, the Nine Tails begrudgingly accepts Madara's help because he still hates Madara, but he's okay with the Senju brothers. Now, Naruto and the Kyuubi, like, fist bump each other, and Naruto tries to take his chakra. He doesn't deal with the hate. He's like, nah, I'm a happy person. I ain't gonna deal with that hatred. And basically swipes off the hatred. But the hatred tries to come in him. Before that happens, his mom be like, yeet, chakra chains. And he talks to his mom. His mom is like surprised. Chunin at 10 and controlling the Nine Tails at 10 years old. Like, honestly, like, he's doing wonders. And Kushina hearing that Naruto is like related to the first Hokage, she's like, wow. And Kushina meets all the two Hokages in Madara, and she's like, what is he doing here? Oh, well, this is Madara, he's my friend. And Kushina says, friend? I thought he was supposed to be like mad, mean, and all that. And Madara said, I changed after meeting this little one. And Kushina hearing that his son could change like the most infinite shinobi into a good person is like proud for her son being this kind-hearted to change this infinite shinobi into a good person. Now he also meets Minato and they talk for a while. Minato meets like the first two Hokages, and when Minato meets the first and second Hokage, and now Hashirama knows who the fourth Hokage is. Alright? Now that happened in the span outside, probably like 2 minutes passed. So he's in KCM and Jiraiya's like, What is this chocolate? And he's like, this is the mastered, full control, Nine-Tails cloak, or I like to call it KCM. KCM 2. KCM. He only gets KCM 2 once he gets full of the Kibi's trust. But other than that, he only has like partial of his trust, so he doesn't have KCM 2 yet. So Dry during the time he made him summon the Toad contract, but he could also summon the slugs as well. The Toads allowed it because that would be good for him. And Naruto knows medical ninjutsu thanks to Hashirama. And he has his own version of the Byakugo seal, but it's basically Sage Mode version of his. Tree Sage Mode. And he learns that. And what's it called? Jiraiya's impressed that Naruto can master Sage Mode. And he says, like, during the years, he'll probably train to master Sage Mode as well. Now, they finally find where Tsunade is. Like, they tell Tsunade, like, come back to the village, like, the third Hokage needs you. And it's like, why would I want to come back to the village? Like, all my family is dead. And Naruto says, not all of them. One still remains. And she's like, what do you mean, kid? I'm like, Naruto says, is that a way to talk to your own grandson? And Tsunade thinking, like, wait, I thought he died during, like, the Nine-Tails attack. And once he sees Naruto fully, like, blonde hair, blue eyes, and the similar facial, like his facial structure is similar to Nawaki's, but he still has a moderate hairstyle. We can't ditch that, but he sees that, he has, like, Hashirama's, like, shinobi armor with the Chunin vest, and he's like, you're 10 years old and you're Chunin, and he's like, yeah, I graduated like half a year ago, like 6 months ago, and now I finally became Chunin. And she's like, what? Like, you're Chunin. And he tells that, but I'm not only Chunin, I'm basically the new Konoha Spy Master and Intelligence Gathering. And he's like, what? And Jiraiya said, you're the one who took my position. He's like, yeah. With my ability to see ghosts, I could technically get dead ninja that used to be loyal to the Leaf to work for me. And he's like, dead ninja, like, yeah, dead ninja that died with a regret. They go to this place. Once they finally had no regrets, they move on to heaven. But anyways, whilst I was doing that, whilst I was first learning how to communicate with my ghost guardians, I met the first and second Hokage, and they trained me a bit. That's where I discovered my wood style. And Tsunade says, you got wood style. Like, she doesn't believe him. And he does, like, a wood style wood dome. And she's like, wow. Like, he's the only one with the wood style gene. Like honestly. But anyways, um, Tsunade says, alright, she'll go back to the village. Now she goes back to the village. Naruto starts living with her. And she's basically his legal guardian because that's his grandma. And they really can't do anything about it because he's already part of the Senju and Uzumaki clan, which Tsunade is already part Senju and part Uzumaki, so she has full custody rights on Naruto, even in canon, since she's part Uzumaki. So she could hypothetically adopt him without the council saying anything wrong about it. But anyways, we skip about once the academy people were about to graduate, he finally promotes to Special Jonin. Special Jonin, it's the rank below Jonin, but they have like one Jonin's special skill and Jonin skills, like others are other Jonin skills, but some of his other skills are Chunin. Now the skills that he has, Jonin skills, are ninjutsu and Funjutsu, Sealing Hearts and Ninjutsu. So he's a special Jonin in that. Now for a 12-year-old, he's a bit taller than an average 12-year-old. And he has super strength thanks to his Senju body. Yes, Senjus are physically stronger than a normal average person because when the Sage of Six Paths died, like the two brothers, Ashura gained like the body and chakra, whilst Ender gained like the dojutsu and smartness. So it's like that. But anyways, like the original canon finally starts. Mizuki tries to steal the scroll of healings. Naruto says like, nope, Flying Raijin's there because he already knows that jutsu. Basically stops Mizuki, knocks him out, takes him to Hokage. Hokage arrests him. And basically we're done with Mizuki so far. But then Naruto heard that Kakashi's having the bell test, and he decides to like watch the bell test, and Kakashi sent a clone to fight them. No, it wasn't a clone, it was him the whole time. But he sends a clone to fight them because he wants to talk to Naruto, his like recent student. That's a special Jonin, like close to his rank. A special Jonin is a Tobetsu. Jonin basically, they're not Jonin material. They're close to being Jonin material, but not completely there. So, Naruto talks with Kakashi while the clone deals with. Since it's an out even number, let's just say Konohamaru is part of the Rookie 9. And say Konohamaru's aged up a bit, so there's no. So he's part of the Rookie 9, he's part of Team 7. Nah. I'm not gonna change. It's just that Naruto's gonna be part of Team 7 there because he's still kind of like Kakashi's student still. He's still a young kid. So he arrives to teams someplace with Kakashi and Sasuke and Sakura asks like, who is this kid and why is he wearing like a Jonin flak jacket? And he's like, this is Naruto Uzumaki, you should have heard of him. He's a prodigy that skipped like 3 to 2 years. And also he's a special Jonin, so And he was part of my Team 7 a long time ago. But since he's still technically 12 years old, he's gonna be joining you too. Once you guys pass my exam. Once you two pass my exam. Since Naruto already passed this, it'll be technically useless for him to go, so basically he's just here to watch you guys do this exam. So now Kakashi only has 2 bells. He's seeing if they could actually work together. Now Naruto hides in the trees just to watch the proceeding. And he sees that Sakura is useless while Sasuke is too arrogant. And this goes horribly wrong the first try when it comes to the lunch thing. He shares the lunch with Sakura, and then they pass like that. But before they leave, Sasuke says, "Challenge me," to Naruto. And Naruto says, "Alright." He gets into his modest version of the Interceptor Fist. It's way more deadlier and stronger than the original Uchiha style. The Uchiha style is basically a watered down version of Madara's fighting style. Now, if you guys are wondering about Naruto's Sharingan, he already activated it to 3 Tomoe. He doesn't have Mangekyo. Not until Shippuden. But anyways. So, Naruto be basically dodging most of Sasuke's attack. When Sasuke shows a fire style fireball jutsu, Naruto basically walks through the flames and kind of furious at this fireball jutsu. He basically puts Sasuke in his place, humbles Sasuke by just this one beating in some talk no jutsu. Then he tells Sasuke, "That's not how you do. That's a small fireball jutsu. Honestly, that's not even close." And he does this in the Uchiha HN. He says that in the HN, if you guys know what I mean. He says this in Sasuke's shock, he knows the Uchiha HN. And Naruto does the HN and says that he's gonna show him how to do a real fireball jutsu. And this surprises Sasuke, he knows the Uchiha HN. Then he noticed his fighting style is similar to Uchiha's, but stronger, and he has fire nature, honestly, and Naruto shows him a fire style fireball jutsu, like it really should have been done, and basically showed him a big ass fireball jutsu. Excuse my language. And Sasuke is wow. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it off for right now, and be doing the 2K special after this video. Bye.